are back here for another episode, and today I'm going to film a video that I have never filmed before, and that is a Fisherman's Christmas list. And so I've got like 7 stocking stuffers, I guess you could call them, and they're just like smaller items. They're normally cheaper, you know, like $5 or $5 and less, but I do have something a little bit more expensive on here. Just stuff that you can put in your stocking besides rods and reels and like scales and that kind of stuff. So we'll hit those first, and then we'll go on to the rods and reels and that kind of stuff. So my first like thing is Rapala Scissors right there. These are my favorite scissors that I have ever used for fishing, just in general. It cuts braid amazing. And if it cuts braid, then it's obviously going to cut like fluorocarbon and monofilament. But these scissors are really sharp. And I've got 2 of these, and they go for around $3, depending on where you buy them. But they're really great scissors. They cut really well. The next thing is my legendary Bait Jig right there. Y'all know I've got to plug my business a little bit. But this is a natural football jig. Football jigs are really good this time of year because the bass are going down to the bottom, and you imitate a little crawfish. They'll snatch that son of a gun up. And then the next thing is the Academy, or this is an Academy brand, but this is a bait wrap. And if y'all don't know what this is, it's made of nylon, and it has like a material thing in here that prevents like treble hooks to getting like stuck in here. But all you do is like when you have a crankbait or jerkbait or something tied on to your rod, you can put this around your rod, and that bait is not going to get hung up on all your other lines that you are transporting and all that kind of stuff. But these go for around like $3 depending on where you get them, and they are really good. I love them. The next thing is the ZMan Chatterbait. This is a black and blue color. This is probably one of my go-to baits year-round, pretty much, mainly in the spring and summer right there. But it's just, you put a little swim bait on the back of that, or you can put a little creature bait, and you can kind of yo-yo it, and it looks like a little crawfish, or this is just looks like a little like bluegill. But yeah, this is in 3/8 of an ounce ZMan normal chat. Just the original chatterbait. I don't get too fancy with these things, and these are about $3, $3.50 pretty much. The next thing is a topwater, and this is the River to Sea Whopper Plopper right here. This is the big size. This is a small size. This is in like a transparent like shad pattern, and then this is fully just white, as you can tell. But these are a lot like buzzbaits, and you can throw these on the edges of grass. You can throw them around rocks. You can throw them in the open water. But they are very versatile baits. So the next thing is the Rach tail cutter worm right there. This has recently become one of my favorite soft plastics, just in general, just thrown on like a normal Texas rig or shaky head. But it's pretty much just this, and this actually took the place of my Cinco that I had on my list too, which the reason why is it's got this little tail right there, but like a lot of times the bass will cut that off or bite that off, and it forms like a little Cinco. So that's really pretty cool. It's pretty much 2 baits in one, and those go for like $5.50. And the Whopper Ploppers, this one goes for around like $17, but the small ones can go for like $13. So it just depends on what size you get. The last thing is the Strike King Red Eye Shad right there. This is a great bait all year round. and this is in chrome color. I think this is like a 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce lipless crankbait. But I love these things. If y'all didn't see my top 5 winter bass fishing baits, go make sure to go check those out. But this is my #1 bait, and this is in chrome color. My normal color is in like crawfish color, and that works really well too. So that's that. So let's get on to like the rods and reels and that kind of stuff. Alright guys, so now we are moving on to the rods and reels, and some of this stuff is what I'm asking for Christmas personally, and then some of this stuff is just I think y'all should check it out because I really like them. And the first 2 things, #1 is a rod, #2 is a reel, and then everything else is like accessories type stuff. So #1 is the favorite Pliers frog and flipping stick. Andrew Flair was actually one of my first fishing YouTubers that I ever watched. Learned how to cast a bait caster from him, learned how to flip, learned a lot of the just simple mechanics from him, and I actually love to frog too, and so I want his frog rod. It's a 7.3 extra heavy, and some people might get a little scared because it's an extra heavy, but you know, it is a frog and flipping stick, and you can't have a rod for flipping and frogging. So just decided to put 2 of them together. So that's that. But they go for $100 on Favorite Rod's website, and I think they go for $90 at Cabela's. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, so the next thing is the 13 Fishing Concept Z, pretty sure. And if y'all seen the 13 Fishing Instagram, it's the orange reel, and that thing has 0 ball bearings, which is like crazy, because normally you want the most ball bearings, but in this actual reel you don't want that because the 0 ball bearings makes it be able to cast super far. Those they're a little bit pricier. They're $200. I'm not trying to ask that for Christmas, but I just thought I really like 13 Fishing stuff, and I thought that orange reel would match really good with Flair's rod, which is kind of like orange and black. So that's that. The next thing is the Rapala fish scale right there. I got this last year for Christmas. They're around 20 bucks. Just depends on where you get it. This is a 50-pound scale. It's just got one button right there to turn it on and off, and it just pulls it right up. And then you've got the little hook there, and you just put your fish's gills on there pretty much, and then you pull it down, and it shows you right there. You've got a little handle. Just takes a couple batteries. Let me look what they are. Oh, it's one 9-volt battery. You can also sometimes, if you get the right one, it will come with like pliers stuff, where you like put on this thing and then it doesn't like hurt the fish's gills. But really good scale. I've tested it with some like 10-pound workout weights, and it's right at 10. So very accurate. Number 4 is the deeper Fishfinder. Y'all saw me, I recently did an unboxing on this thing, and I haven't used it too much, but I've seen a lot of videos of John B. and some of the other YouTubers using this, and they really like it. So now I've got one, and I've used it once, and I have actually marked a couple fish. The only thing that I wish these castable fish finders would do is tell you what species it is, because we marked a couple fish, but I don't know if they were catfish or bluegill or bass or whatever. But yeah, this right now goes for $120 at Cabela's, and they were on sale from $200. I had a couple coupons, so I got it down to $100. But really cool product right here, syncs right up to your phone. yeah. Alright guys, so number 5 is actually a pair of pliers, and I don't have them right now with me, but they are the Lew's aluminum pliers, and they go for I think like $35 on Tackle Warehouse, and it's just like an aluminum pair of pliers, and it comes with a little sheath thing where you put it in there and it can go on your belt or something like that. But they look like really nice pliers. I don't have them, but they look really really cool. Just something to get the fish out, or the hook out of your fish. But yeah, so that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you found something in this video that you want that's on your Christmas list, make sure to drop a comment down below, and you can copy and paste the link to this video, and you can send it to your like relative who you're asking this from, and they can come in, watch it, and learn a little bit more about the product. And then I will leave a link to everything down in the description below, to where you can go buy or purchase these items. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next episode of LNB Nation. Peace guys.